morning and happy Valentine's Day. If you are new here, my name is Mariana. Welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I make a myriad of different types of videos while I'm still trying to find my groove. I say that even after nearly 90 videos. These days I make a lot of vlogs about doing things on my own, being an introvert, kind of a homebody. Actually, I'm very much a homebody. Yesterday, I don't think that I left the house other than to go to Pilates. So if that's the sort of content that you enjoy, single woman in her late 40s, living life on her own terms, consider subscribing and drop me a comment if you're also single and living your life on your own terms. I would absolutely love to hear from you. So I know Valentine's Day can be difficult for so many people, whether being single is by chance, choice, or circumstance. I think even if you choose to be single, that on Valentine's Day you feel obliged to stay at home and hide out a little bit, which is what I've done in previous years. But I'm not doing that this year. I've decided that the best relationship that I have ever had has been with myself. So this morning, it's about 9:15. I'm taking myself out for some breakfast. And I'm going to have a day of self-care, doing a couple of things that I enjoy, going to the bookstore. I'm going to buy myself some flowers. I may even buy myself a little gift. I'll see how I feel. But for now, I would like a really nice cup of coffee and some breakfast. And I was going to go to somewhere new, but then I decided that I'd like to go to Argo's on the Parade because I really like their yogurt bowls there. They do a really good matcha. That's where I'm headed towards now. And also I'm going to go to the Foodland in Norwood to do my weekly shop because I don't get to Norwood too often and I really, really like the Foodland there. So that's what I'm going to do today. There's a great bookshop on the Parade and there's also a couple of really nice homeware stores and there's a beautiful big mini max there. Most of the mini maxes are quite small and there's not much in them, but the one on the Parade is huge and it's got so many good things. I'm just going to go and have a little bit of a sticky beak because I don't actually need anything, but I thought getting out and about was a lot better than sitting at home in front of the TV. So that's what I'm doing. So if you are single and feeling that you should stay home because Valentine's Day is for couples, I really encourage you to go out and do something, anything that you enjoy. I think it's a real act of self-care and self-love. Bella and I did have a slower morning this morning. I decided not to go to Pilates. We still did half an hour walk and then I potted around the house a little bit. It was just a nice, chilled, relaxed morning. I'm one of those people that doesn't really sit a lot, so I'm always on the move as soon as my eyes open. Not go to Pilates and not shoot down to the bay to do, our usual 6k walk. It was just nice. It was a nice morning and it's going to continue to be a very nice day. Personally though, I do enjoy being single. I don't really have an issue with it. I'm not uncomfortable with it. I like living on my own. I like doing things on my own. Having said that though, doing things on my own, I've had to push myself out of my comfort zone quite a bit, traveling on my own, those sorts of things. But I know some people do really struggle with being single for whatever the reason they are single. So I think it's really important to, if you do struggle, is to really determine the things that you enjoy doing on your own and trying to do those things as much as possible. It can be really easy, I think, and this is what it was like for me after my separation, is I did spend a lot of time at home, but not in the positive way, but it was more in a negative way of hiding out, feeling so ashamed that my marriage had broken down, that I hadn't worked harder to make it work, basically. In the past year or so, I think I've been separated for about 4 years, only just in the past year or so started really looking at my single life in a more positive way, as in doing things by myself, for myself, figuring out what it is that I enjoy, trying to find hobbies because I've never really had many hobbies, and now YouTube is my hobby because I love making videos and I love editing. My best advice to you is, if you're newly single, is just find those things that you enjoy doing, and just continue to push yourself out of your comfort zone, whether it's some short courses, going to a museum on your own or an art gallery, do a pottery class. There are so many things out there that you can do for yourself. Go and get a facial. You're not beholden to anybody now. You don't have to explain where you're going to anyone or what time you're going to be home. Being single is not a bad thing. Having said that, you will know I'm going out for breakfast. I'm not doing dinner on my own because I'm not quite there yet in having dinner on my own on Valentine's Day. Breakfast, maybe lunch, but yeah, dinner, I haven't quite worked up the courage to do that yet because I know that people will look and just be like, oh, that's a bit sad. Not that I care what other people think. I think it's something I'm definitely going to have to try and work up to. Well, hello there. It is a few hours later and I am home now. So I've had such a good day. I went down to the parade. I got into Argo straight away. I had a delicious yogurt bowl and sat there for a while. It was so nice not to feel rushed. And then I just wandered around some of the stores. I went into Minimax and Dylan's, the booksellers. I also went into a shop that's been there for about 15 years and I've never wandered inside before, called A Trip to the Moon. And it was so good in there and the salespeople was so nice. I didn't buy anything, but I stood there and chatted to one of the sales guys there for a while. And it was such a good afternoon. Then I wandered down to Melbourne Street because there was something that I wanted to have a look at. They didn't have it, but I got a matcha from a really good place down there. I've had such a good day, such a good day. I bought myself a little gift. I bought myself some flowers. I was gifted a rose, so I need to get that in some water, and the flowers that I purchased for myself into some water. I also went into Foodland and it was chaos in there. Honestly, that supermarket is always so busy. So I'll show you what I got. I got some green beans, 1 organic banana, some sour cherry juice, some coconut milk for dinner tonight, some organic pineapple chunks, no added sugar for a cake that I'm looking to make probably next weekend, some fish for tonight's dinner, my favourite orange juice, of course. They didn't have my milk and they didn't have the yogurt that I like either, so I'll have to get that tomorrow. Some coriander for tonight's dinner, cauliflower. Their fruit and vegetables there are actually really good, so I don't mind buying from that supermarket. Some Dijon mustard, ginger, turmeric and butter. I got the True Organic Salted Butter, Australian Organic Grass-Fed. So I got the salted butter and also the unsalted butter. I like this one because the only ingredients are pasteurized organic cream, and this one is organic cream, salt and water. And that's it. They're the only ingredients that you need in butter. If you have a look at some of the other brands, they've just got so much junk in them. I also bought myself a gift, which I said I was going to do. It's something I've had my eye on for a little while. I walked into the store and then was about to leave, and turns out it was $50 off. So I went, you know what? It's a good investment. It's in keeping with my current wardrobe and with my style. So I just grabbed it. That's the lady that gave me the rose. She also gave me a $25 voucher for my next purchase. It is from an old lady store, I think. It's 47 make me an old lady? Maybe. So it's from a store called Blue Illusion. And I'd seen it in the window at the Glenelg store, but they were never open for me to go inside and have a look. So that's the cardigan. And it just fits beautiful. It's 100% cotton. So that's why it was, I guess, a little bit more expensive. But I know that this is something that I'll get a lot of wear out of. I can wear this with jeans. It even looked cute with my little denim shorts. I can wear it with my Zara pants for work. You can just really wear it with anything. I'm really stoked on that. It's got this beautiful button detail as well. It's like a little embossed button on there. I don't know if you can see that. I just love it. How cute is it? So I know I will get a lot of wear out of that. And that's basically all I've done today. But it was nice not to be rushed and feel pressured that I had to go anywhere or do anything else. I just took my time. I will cook dinner in a few hours. So I'm going to pack this away and I'll see you again a little bit later. Let me know in the comments how your Valentine's Day is shaping up.
Please have my receipt.